Today is not a good day. Neither was yesterday. See, last night, I was invited to go into a blog TV room to go, support a fellow friend, Fab, the fat Aussie bastard. Love him to death. I went into his room. I think I was in there like 2, maybe 3 hours. I don't know. So I co-hosted with him for a while, but the lag was really bad. He would say something and like 40 seconds later, after I would respond to him, like 30, 40 seconds later, it would finally catch back up to him. So seriously, it was just, I was like making sign languages and typing. That's basically how it was. So when his show was over, a lot of people said, "Hey, Ange, open up your own room." Sure, no problem. Click. You're now broadcasting. Awesome. So quite a few people showed up. I mean, we're talking maybe 30 or 40 people showed up at one point when it was first starting. And eventually everybody said, "Good night, good night, good night." Well, I played my music and that's all I did. I didn't necessarily talk because a lot of people wanted to listen to the music. I was playing everything. So after about, 2:30 a.m. or something, almost 3 o'clock, I go to sleep. I'm in bed. I'm tossing and turning and turning and tossing, and I can't go to sleep. I finally drift off after watching on my iTouch some YouTube videos. I guess my brain finally shut down and said, "Go to sleep." I went to sleep and I was immediately awake at 8 o'clock, 8:15 this morning. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I don't normally even think about waking up until my phone alarm goes off at 9:30. And even then, sometimes I dismiss the alarm and go back to sleep because I don't have to be to work until later. So finally, around noon, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to sleep for 10 minutes. That didn't work. So I went, screw it. I'll just get ready for work and go. So what happens? I'm in the bathroom putting on my makeup and I see my neighbor, not next door neighbor, but the neighbor behind us. There's a guy that's working in his yard. I'm like, and it sounds like a couple of them. I was like, whatever. And I'm putting on my eyeshadow and all of a sudden I look up to see this guy go behind these big, huge tall bushes. I'm like, oh no. See, the one thing you do lose when you have lack of sleep is patience. And I'm like, I'm seriously watching this guy. And I can't see him per se, but I know what he's doing. And he comes out of the bushes, zips up his pants, and does his belt. And I'm in shock. I go through the house like a fucking lightning bolt. I slam open my office door to see Mike there. Mike's my next door neighbor. Not next door neighbor, neighbor behind, but you get the gist. He was there. So he knew about the guy pissing in his bush. I was just shocked. Now, at that point, I didn't say anything because it's my neighbor. Not neighbor, but neighbor. Because we already made the mistake one time by helping one of our neighbors, our neighbor directly to the left of us. She got stuck in a snowbank. And we said, "Hey, we have a truck. We'll pull you out." So she says, no. Little English lady, proper. "I'll wait until my husband gets home." Well, the kids were out there. So my partner hooks up to her car, to our car, our truck, and attempts to pull her out. And gets her out. From there on, she's never talked to us. At all. Because now she thinks She owes us. She doesn't owe us anything. But she still thinks that. She won't even walk on the sidewalk in front of our house. She's like, I was gardening one day. She literally walked into the street to walk around me just to avoid any confrontation, any eye movement, any voice, anything. She's crazy. She's crazy. So I didn't say anything, but I wanted to. So I go to my partner and I was like, this is what I just saw. And you know what they said? Well, maybe they had snails. I don't like snails.